So I'm checking my positions today after we got power back. We've been having power outage issues where I live, which sucks because it's like 15 degrees outside. But today I decided to pick up OPK, which I had to think about this one a little bit, but I did a $5,000 position on it, giving me 4,400 and almost 30 shares. So that's a big play. It's definitely the biggest play I have when it comes to my swing trades. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited about that one though, because here's why. Let me show you what I looked at when I decided to pick up OPK. So first, you can see the OPK stock for the low. For the 1 day, it's pretty low today. I looked number of employees, 5,767. Founded 1991. All right. So this one's below the $1 billion, a few billion that I like to see when I make a swing trade. So that I was, a bit nervous about, but I did a little bit more into this, and I figure, okay, I'm pretty sure I can make a swing trade off of this, and do all right. Looking at the 5 day, it's pretty low. So again, like if this jumped up around 114, that's like only 2 cents. So, I could still do all right, just a little bit on some of this. But we'll see what happens. I don't really know much of where I would have an exit point at because it doesn't move rapidly. So, I don't know. When I see something that looks good, that's probably just going to be where I take it. For the month, it's dropped down. And for the 6 months, it's going down. And the trend for this stock is really, it's just going down. That's the trend. So I'm just looking for a quick turnaround. That's really all I'm doing. Because you could take the 5 year and then the max. It's like, it does all kinds of stuff. So this is definitely the biggest gamble that I'm doing right now. In an effort to make some quick cash to meet that goal of $1,000 just in the swing trades. Okay, so I'm taking risk, but to me it's worth the risk. Going even more, so I looked up top holders of OPK. So top institutional holders, you got Vanguard Group up here, 40 million shares. Yes, pretty good. Charles Schwab, they have a little bit in here. Some of these things I don't really know much about, but we all know Vanguard's, pretty good. You come into the top mutual funds, you have Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, Vanguard Small Cap Index Fund, and these are funds that typically are what people are using for 401ks. And a lot of 401k holders contribute to 401ks, but they don't actually dig into it like I do. They're just like, oh, okay, whatever, I'll just leave it there as retirement. And Vanguard uses this small cap as part of that. iShare Russell 2000 ETF, Vanguard Extended Market Index. You got Vanguard Small Cap, iShare Russell 2000. NASDAQ Biotechnology, not quite sure there. You got Fidelity Small Cap Index Fund. I think I actually might have some of those in my own 401k. Vanguard Small Cap Growth Index. You got Fidelity Extended Market Index Fund. So these things here, make me feel confident not to be a long-term investor. Obviously, that's not what I would get into this for. But to be able to make those quick turnaround swing trades to generate the money that I want as my goal per month in my account. I want to be able to generate that $1,800-$1,800. I definitely have to make 1,000, let's say 75 every month just to make just to make the payment. And if I could do that quickly, everything else on top of that, that's my profit. That's my portfolio grow. But doing a little homework into this, I was like, that's reassures me, and I'm willing to do some swing trades with it. So that's pretty cool. That's what I got today with my big one there. And I still left some cash in the account, which I think is $8,000. And that's just to have some average down money if I need it. So my A-bed position that I picked up yesterday, it's performing pretty decently right now. I'm up, almost 3%, $146. I am not exiting yet. I'm still waiting to meet my exit point before I sell the position. But, that's pretty good right there, having that 146. So when I do exit, because, when I get to that point, that'll be part of the 1,075 that I have to meet, profit-wise, to be able to make the payment, and so forth. And like I said, I left $4,000 in my checking account for automatic withdrawals to the loan. So I don't even really have to withdraw this out of the account if I don't want to, because I left the $4,000 there for those automatic withdrawals. I could take stuff out and pay down on like credit cards and stuff like that. But I also got paid, and then I used what I got paid to pay down credit cards and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But looking at ABEV, since that's one of my bigger positions that I hold, so here we are. My exit point I'm looking at, I'm trying to go for around so I guess like 287, 290 is kind of where my exit point is. And I bought in at 274. So that'll give me, so about 2.9, so another 8 cents on that. That's like 20 times 8, so that'll give me like $200, $50 maybe, somewhere in that range. That's a pretty good, take home for that. So it's up pretty nice there from the open, so that's automatically nice. And then the 5-day is coming up, but I look at the month and I'm like, all right, I think I can hit that 290 there. If it goes a bit higher, fantastic. But my exit, is about, around that 290 range is where I'd like to at least get to exit out at. And it seems like, with this trend, it'll hit there eventually. Obviously, all this makes this very safe. 5.17 div yield, 45 billion, 53,000. So it's a very safe company to swing trade to make some extra money. The OPK is a little bit more risky, but given the amount of different companies that hold positions in there, most of them being 401k retirement funds, I feel fine leaving the money there. And I think I can make a, little turnaround on that, so that's what's up. I mean, because you're looking at making, what would that be? $44.28 for every penny change, right? I think that's how that works. But, not 100%. Hey Siri, bring up my calculator.
Sorry, I couldn't find in my calculator in your music.
Okay, then don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it does that, so I'm going to try to make some, quick cash there. What else are we looking at? So I'm mostly just going to focus on the swing trades that I'm looking at. BBD, So that's starting to come back. You know, BRFS is starting to come back. I'm still down overall, but I'm just gonna sit on those until I start getting into a good green position. Credit Suisse, that was a swing trade that I picked up. I'm up $63 there. So you look at the Credit Suisse, you look at the ABEV, you combine those together, $209 is where I'm up on some of these swing trades, so that's pretty nice. ITUB's a swing trade, but that's down. What else do we got? Noke. Okay, Nokia's a swing trade, so 209. You add that, you know, we'll say 225, just round it. SoFi. Okay, so OPK I just picked up. So 225, SoFi is up here, so we're looking at 250. And this TEF one here is a swing trade for me. So 250, so about 270. You know, not, you know, but you also have taxes and so forth. But that's not bad on the positions, you know, that I get closer to being able to get out of when I want. I mean, obviously these ones here, you know, I'm down $1,000, some change. ITUB, I'm down, you know, but I don't really worry about those. I don't take the overall because, like I said, I was saying those companies. So ones that I look to sell, you know, they're gonna go up and whatnot. So I'll be able to, pretty sure I'll be able to meet that $1,000 thing that I want, because my first payment's not due until like the second week of next month. So I think like January 15th maybe of 2023. So I still got time. You know, I still got that time to be able to make, you know, the $1,075 that I want to make. If I don't get it, if I can at least get like, you know, around 700-800, I mean, I'll take it, but I'd like to meet that pretty quick. That way I can start just going for my profits, you know, because I got to meet that threshold before I can actually make the profits. Yeah, so not bad. That's really the only change that I have made. Those are the ones that I, you know, those are the reasons why I got into those. 401k, still doing the same thing. Probably not going to pick up anything else today. I'm just going to prepare more for this cold weather that I have here because it's pretty cold. Like, you look at my Galileo thermometer, it's telling me that it is 66 degrees in here, which isn't bad, you know, given how cold it is outside. But if power goes out, I gotta have, you know, like some kind of heat source. And really all I really have is a propane thing, but I don't do propane unless the power is out, because, you know, gotta make sure I don't have gas leaks, check all the seals and so forth. But this is the update. It's looking pretty good. We went Hot Wheel hunting today. That was pretty nice. But the boxes that we seen in the back at the Family Dollars, well, they're Dollar Generals. They were Dollar Generals. You know, asked if we could get some of those, but the cashier, the one person that would be there, was saying that we couldn't. So we're like, okay, well, Merry Christmas anyway. I mean, it's just a, you know, car after all. But it's kind of a bummer. So didn't find anything because I couldn't crack open anything, and the stuff on the pegs didn't have any of the supers. So oh well. But I might buy the Toy Fair Gold Porsche, which is about a $1,500 car. Of course, the person that I'm talking to wants a little more than that. But I don't really buy supers from people just because I figure if I don't have a chance at opening a box every so often to get one for $1, I'm not going to pay, you know, 40 or 50 or 60 for one. I'd just rather buy something that you just can't get in the store, like a Toy Fair Gold Porsche. That's very rare. Or an autographed piece from a convention that's signed by the designers. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to spend it on those rare cars, not something that other people, you know, have the hookups for. Seems kind of not where I want to put my money, when I can put money here instead. But yep, this is the update. So the markets are going to be closed for the weekend. They're going to be closed Monday, so forth. We'll see what happens next week. But all right, share what y'all are buying. I'm watching YouTube videos because I don't have much interaction with anybody who may check out some of the videos, But if you have anything, share it with me and stuff, and it's something I might like to get into too. So, thanks for checking it out. See you in the next one, and hope you keep getting more wealthy. Merry Christmas. See you later.